word work is familiar to everyone. It is where a person is doing what he or she wants to do every day. It also defined as an activity that involves mental and physical effort in order to earn for one's daily livelihood. In the Bible's perspective, God created Adam and Eve and put them in the Garden of Eden and asked them to work and take care of it, as well as the animals and birds that live there. St. Thomas Aquinas, the greatest among other scholastic philosophers, also known for writing commentaries, examining the principles of natural philosophy espoused in Aristotle's writing, such as On the Heavens, Meteorology, On Generation, On the Soul, and Nicomachean Ethics and Metaphysics. In St. Thomas Aquinas' perspective that is written in his book, work is providing one's daily livelihood. It prevents idleness, which is the source of any evils. Work curbs the rebellious flesh, and it enables man to give aims for his material surplus.
The human perspective of work as human beings work defined us as who we are and what our standing in the society is. We engage in work to satisfy our multifaceted needs, such as earning a living, building and creating, developing our values, satisfying our egos, and building our self-esteem, creating a social identity, and relating to others, individuals, and groups, and gaining independence. On the societal scale, work organizes societies by often creating social structures and classes.
Work ethics is an important factor in making networking connections and advancing in your career. When you have a good work ethics, those who know you can speak highly of you for professional opportunities. This can lead to a new professional opportunities and accomplishing major long and short-term career goals. These are the skills and qualities in your work ethic. Accountability. Having accountability means others can rely on you to meet standards. You may manage your work well without much oversight. Discipline. Having discipline means you focus and complete tasks no matter the circumstances. Managing your time well is a key component of practicing disciplines. Honesty. Employers value honesty at work because it aids in the completion of tasks at a higher pace and of better quality. Being truthful particularly helps when giving or receiving feedback and sharing ideas.
How to develop a good work ethic? The employment market is now so competitive that if one doesn't have a good work ethic, then employers do not bat eyelid about looking for someone who meets their firm requirements. So these are the steps on how to develop a good work ethic. First, be professional about your work. Professionalism is beyond cordial and positive while retaining from gossip. Second is manage your time. You have to know your strengths and weaknesses and evaluate your work. Third is keep balance and deliver consistent high-performance work. Lastly, develop good work habits because I believe that a disciplined habits makes a difference in long term.
Core element of strong work ethics. Honesty. Just being honest on yourself and also to others. Integrity. Fulfilling your commitments and be consistent in your actions. Impartiality and fairness. Being fair and treat everyone as equal. Alertness. Always aware on what's happening around. Openness is sharing your thoughts and ideas to other members of the group. Respect. Respecting others in any circumstances. Reliability and dependability. Consistently good in equal of performance, able to trusted. Determination. Pushing yourself no matter how far it is necessary to go. Dedication. Continue until your job is done. Accountability. Accept responsibility and avoiding excuses. Confidentiality. Any information of document should remain confidential. Responsibility. Being responsible on your thoughts, actions, and behavior. Legality. Doing your job legally and not breaking the law. Competence. Improving yourself and learn something new. Professionalism. Doing your job properly and professionally. Humility. Acknowledge others' contributes and share credits for success. Initiative. Do not afraid to put forth your ideas or volunteers for work.
How to enjoy work and create spiritual values. According to Alexander Cairo, most people chase success at work thinking that it will make them happy. The truth is that happiness at work will make you successful. These are the ways on how to enjoy work and create spiritual values in the workplace. Number 1, practice the golden rule. Number 2, guard your mouth. Number 3, stop the green jokes. Number 4, practice ethical behavior. Number 5, learn to forgive. Number 6, be generous. Number 7, respect superiors and co-workers. Number 8, be considerate. Number 9, perform your work and fulfill your duties with the best of your ability. Number 10, be grateful. Number 11, do not bring the problems at home, in workplace, or vice versa. Number 12, be an inspiration to others. Number 13, read the Bible every day. Number 14, develop a personal relationship with God. Number 15, smile and enjoy your work.
What is good governance? Good governance can be described as a system through which an organization is controlled and operated, as well as the mechanism through which it and its people are held accountable. Next is governance is both a system and a process, not just one activity. It is a government approach dedicated to establish an organization that helps to protect the human rights and civil liberties. Why is good governance important? First, to preserve and strengthen the trust with stakeholders. A supportive stakeholder base can provide benefits such as social and emotional support, which are both valuable assets that all organizations should have. Second, to provide the foundation of a high-performing organization. A goal achievement and long-term success necessarily requires input from all levels of organization. Good governance should help the management the best they can be. Last, to ensure the foundation is well-placed to respond to changing external environment. This is a mechanism that has to be placed to help the organization recognize changes in external environment as well as the emerging trends. As the ultimate leader of an organization, governing body should have the primary responsibility for this activity.
Good governance is a government strategy aimed at establishing a system based on justice and peace that protects individuals' human rights and civil liberties. 8 factors of a good governance. First is participation. It requires that all groups, particularly those most vulnerable, have direct or representative access to the systems of government. Second is rule of law. It is exemplified by impartial legal systems that protect the human rights and civil liberties of all citizens, particularly minorities. Third is transparency. It means that citizens understand and have access to the means and manner in which decisions are made, especially if they are directly affected by such decisions. Fourth is responsiveness. It is simply involves that institutions respond to their stakeholders within a reasonable time frame. Fifth is consensus-oriented. It is demonstrated by an agenda that seeks to mediate between the many different needs, perspectives, and expectations of a diverse citizenry. Sixth is equity and inclusiveness. It depends on ensuring that all members of a community feel included and empowered to improve or maintain their well-being, especially those individuals and groups that are the most vulnerable. Seventh is effectiveness and efficiency. It is developed through the sustainable use of resources to meet the needs of a society. Eighth is accountability. It refers to the institutions being ultimately accountable to the people and one another.
Duties of employers must be safe and clean for other environment. Their duties is to make sure safeness and without risk to health. Also, employer ensure that the workplace is under control and it must be secured. Employers must be active to provide efficient workplace. Lastly, employers should be practice their duties because practice makes perfect. For the basic duties of workers, you have to be first responsible for the health and safety of others. Second is to be obedient. Worker must be follow instruction from the employer. Lastly, workers must be respectful.